Hi, my name is Maxwell Morley, and I'm the president of the Delta chapter of Phi Kappa Tau at Center College. Since 1914, the Delta chapter of Phi Kappa Tau has championed the ideals of an inclusive brotherhood for students of Center College. Over 100 years later, we're still working to raise the bar on our campus and across the country by exemplifying what it means to be a fraternity man. 2019 was no exception, as we continue to make great strides forward in all four aspects of our fraternity mission statement: brotherhood, learning, ethical leadership, and exemplary character. One aspect of the national mission our chapter puts a focus on is brotherhood. Our brothers make a conscious effort to establish brotherhood throughout our entire chapter. One of the most intentional ways we promote a healthy brotherhood is by hosting at least one brotherhood retreat each semester. These events serve as a way for brothers to get together, discuss what the chapter is doing well, and brainstorm how we can improve as a chapter moving forward. This environment is a great way to promote a democratic culture, as every member is able to voice their opinion on how our chapter can be its best. In the same vein, our chapter hosts a campus-wide event each semester called Air Guitar, in which campus organizations are invited to go head-to-head in a dance competition before we host a party for the entire campus. In the week leading up to the event, brothers participate in what we call Air Guitar Week, a series of events where we compete and spend time with one another. From the past year, we held our annual game of live-action Mario Kart, had a movie screening in our chapter house basement, and various other activities. These events don't fully encapsulate the ways in which we promote brotherhood throughout the semester, but the week does exemplify the value we place on the improvement of brotherhood and our focus on making memories that will last a lifetime. In 2019, we held two major events for philanthropy. Our spring event was held to raise money for our local philanthropy, St. Baldrick's, and 7 brothers and 3 other campus members shaved their heads to raise money to combat childhood cancer, raising a total of $1,687. In the fall, we created a new event, the PKT Lemonade Stand, a 2-day event which raised over $400 for Serious Fun Children's Network. Both events served as opportunities to unify brothers for 2 great causes and to appreciate the work we can accomplish through the bonds of brotherhood.
Hello, my name is Jackson Norris, and I was the 2018-2019 Philanthropy Chair for the Delta chapter of Phi Kappa Tau. I also served on the National Undergraduate Advisory Board after attending the 2018 National Convention. Due to technical issues, I am filling in today for our 2019 Recruitment Chair, David Baker, and I will be discussing recruitment and the exemplary character of our chapter. In the 2 years prior to 2019, we had smaller than desired associate classes. To combat this issue, we implemented a recruitment team that had delegates from all of our associate classes. This team was dedicated to boosting chapter morale and assisting the recruitment chair in executing recruitment events and plans. The goal of this newly implemented recruitment team was to improve both active and passive recruitment efforts. For passive recruitment, this team encouraged the rest of the chapter to make developing relationships with P&Ms a top priority. Because our college has a spring rush process, developing strong and close bonds with recruits in the fall is vitally important for our success. On the active recruitment side, we held an intercultural potluck called Tawsgiving that turned into one of the largest recruitment events of the year. Not only did we invite recruits, we partnered with the groups on campus that do not see much representation in Greek life. Our coordination with the International Student Organization, the Latin American Student Association, and other groups that do not have representation in Greek life generally brought in a new crowd for us to interact with. These efforts were borne out in our new recruitment class, and we have new members from India, Pakistan, and China. Our organization is a more diverse and inclusive organization to people of color living on campus because of these efforts. Delta chapter has worked exceptionally hard both inside and outside the chapter throughout 2019. Our chapter received recognition from the school for the exemplary character of many of its members. We swept the Greek awards from the year and received Greek Man of the Year, Greek President of the Year, and Best New Member Education. These awards culminated in us receiving the Chapter of Excellence Award for 2019, which recognizes the best fraternity on campus throughout the given year. Though we were the smallest chapter on campus at the time, we received this award because of our hard work and exemplary character.
Hello, my name is James Pacck. I'm currently the Vice President of Administration and the former Scholarship Chair at Delta Chapter. As the former Scholarship Chair, I am very familiar with Phi Kappa Tau's commitment to a life of learning. At Delta Chapter, we take pride in the academic excellence of our brothers. Helping one another to succeed in our classes is one of the many reasons that Delta Chapter is such a successful fraternity on our campus. In the last year, we have seen multiple brothers excel in their classes. For the fall 2019 semester, 32% of our chapter was named to the Dean's List for academic excellence. This honor is reserved for the highest achieving students at Center College, but it is no surprise that so many Delta Chapter brothers have been named to this group. This is in part due to the hard work of our scholarship chairs in 2019 to push brothers to greater success. Each semester, a faculty brunch was hosted in order for brothers to form closer ties with the professors they saw each week. This closer bond was a key for some brothers to get the best out of their time in class, and in turn helped them to perform even better in their classes. The scholarship chair also organized study hours for busy weeks so brothers could help one another as they prepared for their next exam. These efforts are part of the reason why Delta Chapter has performed so well in the past year. In addition, we had 13 brothers receive their degree in the spring 2019 semester. Of this group, brothers went on to continue their education at schools such as MIT, Harvard, and Duke. For the brothers who did not choose graduate school, job opportunities at companies such as Google appeared because of their academic excellence. A Delta Chapter brother was even named a Fulbright Scholar for his achievements as an undergrad. However, it is not only our recent graduates that have achieved this level of academic success. In the summer of 2019, other undergraduate brothers took part in a number of internships and programs to better prepare themselves for their futures. These internships included the publication of undergraduate research, continued research into fighting cancer, developing new software, and serving in a senator's office. Each brother works hard in between terms in order to fully reach their potential as a student, and it shows every year at our first chapter back together. This constant drive to better ourselves and each other makes the Delta Chapter a place where every brother is expected and helped to achieve their full academic potential.
Hello, my name is Jimmy Kelley, and I'm the current Brotherhood Chair and former Social Chair and House Manager of the Delta Chapter in Danville, Kentucky. One of the main goals and ideals of Phi Kappa Tau is to create men of distinction. While going through recruitment association throughout our time as active members, we work to help form and guide a brotherhood of men to lead, influence, and change the world. There truly is not enough time nor words to describe all the wonderful things that we're doing on Center College's campus. Throughout this year and years past, we've held several leadership positions. For instance, we've had a student government president, 2 consecutive Norton Center for the Arts directors, and 2 consecutive after-school program presidents, which seeks to lead the community's youth by providing tutoring, mentorship, and creating lifelong bonds in order to provide a valuable service to children of all ages here in Danville, Kentucky. We also have brothers who are active members in Center's Pride Alliance, which helps make Center a safer and more inclusive college. Pride Alliance seeks to provide services to the campus community. They also help those who are part of the LGBTQ+ community feel comfortable and welcome with who they are. Furthermore, we've had a member of Center's Student Activities Council handle several thousands of dollars in donations to organize on-campus performances and events with the community leaders. These events are aimed to help build student morale as well as to integrate the student body with the surrounding community. We also have an executive member of the International Students Association, which leads to help accommodate and integrate the center's large population of international students. They also seek to eliminate the discrimination of international students on campus as well as build relationships between the international students and American students. We also have 2 captains of varsity athletics at Center chosen by their teammates and coaches to lead their team on and off the field. We have had 2 athletes selected to participate in leadership programs aimed at creating student-athlete leaders on campus. On the social side, the Delta Chapter has hosted an extremely successful party called Lights On. This party attempts to change the stigma of sexual assault on college campuses and in Greek life as a whole. This party has helped all students on campus know that the Delta Chapter is a safe fraternity that takes the safety of its guests very seriously, as well as holds high expectations for its brothers. The Lights On Party is a part of an ongoing Title IX campaign that is actively changing the social culture on campus every day. This event has also helped us win the most elite award of Center Greek Life, the Chapter of Excellence. The Delta Chapter also has the highest resident assistant representation of all the fraternities on campus. The residence assistant position is one of the most difficult positions to get on campus that requires pristine academics, character, and integrity. We've also had residence directors, which is the highest student-held position in the residence life office. RAs and RDs on campus are seen as leaders aimed to be mentors on Center's campus as well as they reflect Center's ideals. The Delta chapter exemplifies the standards put in place by the fraternity's founding fathers, not only in the fraternity house, but in every single facet on Center's campus, aimed to create men of distinction, as well as becoming standout leaders and members of the community. Thank you.